dick!
Hello everyone, this is the 20th of December and our fourth day in our 1 week of Christmas. I just wanted to leave that in there because that's the actual sound it made. So, what is the gift that almost shattered my glass table? It is the comic book version of Stephen King's The Stand, of course. I must confess to being a giant Stephen King fan, and I've read most of his novels. And not only is The Stand one of my favorite Stephen King books, but it is also a very solid comic. This omnibus version does come with a companion book, but its greatest feature by far is the fact that it is actually a finished story arc. Unlike other Stephen King comics where Marvel just couldn't be fucked to finish it, then somehow decided to go back to it but half-assed it. Excuse me, what I meant to say is of course The Dark Tower. The Stand comic on the other hand is very well crafted. Not only does it feature beautiful illustrations and an overall very enjoyable art style, but the story itself lends itself wonderfully to a comic adaptation. Now, if you were wondering what other comics and Stephen King books you might be interested in, I might be able to help. As far as Stephen King books go, I've always been a huge fan of his short story collections. If comics are more of your thing, you should definitely look into the old EC stuff, like shock and suspense stories or Tales from the Crypt. Now, while I may have ripped a little bit on the Dark Tower comics near in the beginning, the first two arcs are really pretty solid. And you'll also never go wrong with the Sandman comics. But if I had to give you one series of comic books that you need to have on your bucket list, I'll be hard-pressed to go with anything else than Preacher. It is by far my favorite comic series and has everything I appreciate in a comic. They even recently made a TV series out of it and didn't fuck that up too badly either. If you ask me, there's nothing that says Christmas like a bunch of ultra-violent comic books. They are just the perfect gift for your little niece or your grandma. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Das musst du jetzt wahrscheinlich nochmal aufstellen.